This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Edalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Ali, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Ali, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alyss, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxton, Nicole, Terry, Hollow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jakaria, Mina, Lilith, Ange, Jasmine, Lizard, Haley, Kiki, Illyria, Lady Demista, Zebra, Lala, Ari, Amy, Busy, Molly, Xylosaurus Rex, Lunaris Galaxia, Maya, Novastar, Annie, Tori, Ariel, Bolchi, Bree, Zael, Jenny, Beastie, Leah, Arlo, Lena, Daddy, Marcella, Aaliyah, Holly, Diana, Molly, Psych, Els, Zoe, Elsie, Louie, Billette, Bruadar, Ariana, Hallowed, and Allison. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. You really don't have to thank me. In all reality, I should be thanking you. Well, yeah, I know I came up with the idea for this, but, the idea wouldn't have come to fruition if you didn't agree to it, so. Exactly. So think about it that way. I'd say that it's equal responsibility for us both having a good day. Because if I did this on my own, I wouldn't have had a fun time. I mean, I would have had a relatively enjoyable time, but it wouldn't have been perfect. I guess that is what I'm saying. I think it's been a perfect day. Well, I'm glad you agree. That's really good to hear. So, do you have any idea of how you want to end the night? No, that is true. I could not eat anything if I wanted to. I cannot believe how much ice cream we had. I know, right? And I'm not even a huge ice cream person in general, but it was so good. How do they make ice cream that like smooth and creamy, but it's like not, or at least it wasn't too filling in the moment. I guess retroactively we can look at it and realize that it was, considering the fact that we are both so bloated right now. No. No, I'm not saying you look bloated. I'm saying like we both feel bloated. We both had talked about feeling bloated. That's what I was talking about. Stop it. Stop. You can't. I hate when you tease me like that. It's not funny. It's not. Okay, maybe it's a little funny, but it's not like super funny or anything. Okay. No, I'm not sad. I'm just, I'm content. But I understand those are generally the two times for sighing, right? Is either when you're feeling sad about something or feeling content. You didn't answer my question, though. You know what the question was. You're just trying to get out of answering the question. What do you want to do? Neither of us work tomorrow, so technically we have the night to do whatever we want to do, I'm sure. Yeah, no. You spent the whole day with me. I can't hog you for an entire day. So, and I guess, 9 o'clock's not super late. So, if you have someone you want to go, your plans with other friends, I get it. I totally get it. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Well, it's a little funny, but it's not like I can look at it from a different perspective and I could like find it funny. But like coming from me, not funny. Not funny. Okay, fine. I said, okay, fine. That compliment does kind of make up for it. So. You know I feel the same way about you, so there's no need to even actually ask it. I said I feel the same way about you, okay? You know, I really don't like the path this conversation is going down. No, yeah, because when did this turn into a tease me situation? After planning out a proclaimed by you incredibly enjoyable day, in return, what do I get? Nothing but being teased. And frankly, I don't think that's very kind. You really want me to say it? You want me to say it? Would that make your day all that much better, even though you already know how I feel through both my words that I have previously said and my actions? It's not pulling teeth. It's the fact that, if you just straight up asked me instead of teasing me, maybe I'd be more receptive to the idea. But I'll do it anyways, because this is a day that I hand curated for you, so. I think that you are not. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said I think. You're the person that I enjoy spending time with the most in the world, also. I said it. How else can I say it? Invigorated? Really? I gotta be more. Come on. I'm not blushing. I'm not. I am. I'm not. I'm definitely okay, fine. Is this really? Do we have to go through this whole charade? I was gonna say facade, and then I said charade, so I almost said charade. Anyways, fine. You really are like the person that I enjoy doing things with the most. Why do you think I set aside a whole day for us to just enjoy life together? Because I'm selfish and I really enjoy spending time with you. Well, the truth doesn't sound difficult to say when you're saying it. I don't know, it sounded good in my head. Maybe it didn't come out great. Wow. No, I don't know. This whole time I have been asking you what you want to do for the night, and you have somehow wiggled and weaseled your way out of answering any of my questions. You know that teasing me gets me all flustered and then I can't focus, but I'm hyper focused now. No matter what you do to tease me right now, I am locked in and you're going to have to answer the question one way or the other. Okay, but we know that's not fair. You promised me you wouldn't. You promised me you wouldn't. No. I'm actually drawing the line here. You promised me you wouldn't. You know. I cannot physically control my bodily autonomy and motor functions when I get tickled. Have you felt the size of my wrist? You can't fit both of your hands around it. Do you realize that if you tickle me and I, God forbid, somehow end up slapping you, that is going to leave a permanent dent on your cheek or wherever I slap you. So you don't want these problems. I'm explicitly requesting you not to do this, please. So let's maybe take a second and think about whether this is something that you actually want to start or not. Okay, that is the right decision, and I thank you for respecting my boundaries. That means a lot to me, actually. No, come on. I know you respect my boundaries. I know you do. I know that the teasing is like a mutual thing, but once again, it reminds me of why I enjoy spending so much time with you. It's because you are so caring and attentive to other people's needs and attributes. Oh, you're so annoying. I'm not blushing again. Am I really blushing again? God, it's pathetic, isn't it? Just like the slightest compliment gets me all worked up. Even giving a compliment gets me worked up. I don't know. Yeah, no, I really had a great time too. But once again, I am we are going around in circles as I am trying to establish what you want to do going forward, and you haven't even given me an answer. So what's all that about, huh? You embarrassed? I don't know if I've ever seen you embarrassed. Oh, okay, one time. No, one time. Yeah. Remember when it was at the New Year's Eve party and Jake Rogers just kissed you on the cheek for when the clock struck 12, and you were like so red and just like literally went over and hid in the corner for the rest of the party. Mm-hmm. You were definitely embarrassed then, but I don't remember any other time. Shared what? Like, are you, did I miss something? Did you receive another kiss recently? Am I? Well, yeah, I figured you would tell me, but who knows? It could have happened within the past like 24 hours, and maybe you just wanted to have a good time while we were hanging out and doing our thing. But if it happened, and you can tell me now if you want, or you don't have to tell me. That's also fine. But you are the one who brought up being embarrassed, so I'm sorry. I know I ramble and stumble when I am also nervous. I don't know. Transitive property. You're nervous, so I'm nervous. I guess it kind of works. So what is it? If I mean, once again, you don't. Me? What about me? I'm I'm making you nervous? I mean, it kinda. I've never been in this situation before, or at least to my knowledge. So I guess I am. It is surprising to me, at least. I listen. I wish I could make this easier for you, because I know how hard it is just to say something in its most pure, raw form can be difficult and intimidating. But I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. You're kind of speaking a little cryptically right now, and I need to, I don't know what you mean. Because that's just kind of our rapport. That's like how we've always been, is like you tease me and then I get embarrassed and then I blush and then you reassure me that you're not actually being genuine with your teasing, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's how we've always interacted. I just kind of assumed that was, the way we were approaching things. Oh, it was a defense mechanism, wasn't it? Okay. That unfortunately, that does check out. Hey, stop. There's no need to be embarrassed. At least I don't think there is. No, no. In fact, this is the least embarrassed. I'm not saying you should be embarrassed about the other things, but this is the least embarrassed you should be by being genuine with your feelings and like being true to yourself. That's like one of the most kick-ass things you can possibly do. No, do I necessarily agree with it? No. I think you should be like authentic with your feelings, but I totally understand why you did. It's intimidating. It's like going out there and telling someone how much you truly care about them. Why do you think I get so nervous when I do it all the time? Well, I certainly didn't expect you to call me brave today, but I will absolutely take the compliment. Uh, don't seriously look at me. Don't no, I mean look at me in the eye, not the chest or wherever you're looking right now. I really appreciate you confiding that information with me, in me, whichever one is appropriate. I should also tell you in turn that part of the reason I get so nervous is because I feel the same way. Oh, come on. I already told you that like your teasing and my embarrassment is kind of like it's approved by both parties. So I couldn't possibly be mad at you for that, especially if I preach being authentic with your feelings. And if I was actually upset with it, then I haven't been authentic with my feelings. And therefore, you wouldn't like deserve the backlash that I would be giving to you. But once again, I am being authentic with my feelings. Why do you like really think about it? The teasing that you do is like borderline childish, kind of just silly stuff. And I'm able to handle that. You've seen me, like other people tease me in our friend group, and it just doesn't really bother me that much. Why do you think it gets to me so much with you? Because I care about you. Because I really like you. And I don't know, it's having you tease me is a different dynamic than having other people tease me, because I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that I knew that you liked me in that way, but I did know that sometimes you would go a little over the top in order to like, we would get to a certain point in the conversation where we would be getting a little bit more vulnerable, and then you would kind of do like a hard pivot into teasing me, and so I kind of knew that there was something there, but I obviously did not know it was this. It's obvious because if I knew, I would have asked you to be my girlfriend. Duh. Come on, get with the program. If you allow me to tease you for a second. Of course, of course. Yeah, even with all the teasing, that kind of is what makes it fun. Oh no, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to know the real you, and if we're gonna like strip back the layers of this dynamic that we have to make it a more like even playing ground, I'm all open for it. I'm all open for you being who you are and and as genuine as you possibly can around me. That's what I'm interested in. If that entails a more deep emotional connection between us, so be it. If that means we continue on with the teasing, so be it. Whatever you're most comfortable with and is most true to yourself, that's what I want you to be around me. You mean a lot to me too, and I'm really glad that you enjoyed the day so much. No, it's stupid. It's dumb. I don't want to. Well, I was thinking, if both of us were to kiss each other right now, who do you think would be the most nervous? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Honestly, I think it's you. Yeah. Listen, I'm like sweating profusely over here, but you are like trembling like a leaf. Like, was it that bad? I, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, come on, I have to get my retribution somehow. There's literally never a chance to tease you, so I have to take it when I can. Speaking of, this whole thing started with, and I'm not letting you get away from this. What are we going to do? Yeah, what are we going to do? We have to think of something that we're going to do to end the night, especially now. Okay, that settles it. You got to be the idea person, because cuddling and watching the Great oh my gosh, wow. Cuddling and watching the Great British Bake Off is quite possibly the best idea that you could have to end a night like this. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to be the big spoon, fine, but I think you deserve to get wrapped up in a warm blanket of me, if you ask me.